Hello everyone out there. I am Winter Grey today recording a little update on Subterranean Descent mod and in work in general, in everything I'm doing. I have now like past 2 months of really busy work overload, and I might have just a little warning. My phone must buzz in any time or any notifications I have on my desktop because things are crazy, and mainly that is the reason that I haven't been uploading any video to YouTube in a long time. Yes, many of the things I am doing in YouTube, I am doing them, but with very limited time, so that is not enough for what I would like, and that is really bad because I have a lot of plans on my current series and mods and everything, but they are being very delayed now, and I feel bad about that. I want this to be something more interactive, more dynamic, but I'm just one person and I cannot use all the time. 24 hours in a day is not enough at all, not enough. But yeah, so this video is, I'm going to be focusing on Subterranean Descent because that is what I currently have on. And Subterranean, can I run this? Subterranean Descent, yeah. But sadly, I don't think we can accomplish, something right now. It's just mainly to have something to put there on YouTube, so my channel is not just desert for all this time, and just to give you an update on why I am not doing this more fast. Yeah, so something I did off camera, and let me tell you, I don't want to do a lot of stuff off camera on this mod. I could spend a couple of days during the nights, yeah. I could spend a couple of nights working on this and do a huge progress, but sadly I cannot record overnight. I don't have the recording equipment at home. I have this at my studio, and I only have like 2 hours a day available on the studio. That is not good. I should be spending more time at the studio right now, but I can't, because one of the things I'm doing in real life is I am working to help some other person at an office in the morning, and that doesn't let me time enough for being here. So what I did off camera, and this is just a little step, I would say, is I ported the work to 1.12.2. I think it's the latest version of Minecraft. So let's take a look. Let's just delete these test worlds we were doing there. So I'm going to create a new world on creative, and I'm just going to see at what point we were last time we did on this. I was told that I missed something to publish, so that was some off-camera thing. I guess that is what I don't want to do, which is creating the terrain for the dimension. Last time I published a video on this, we took a look of what I did, but I didn't show how it was done. I think I can use this little video. I say little video because I know it's going to be short. I don't know how short, but I know it's going to be short. It's just to update stuff. We created blocks, which is the mantle stone, but the dimension was already created. So let's take a look on that. So let's use the command, which is SD teleport, I guess. Yeah, there it is, SD teleport. So we're going to go there, and this is our dimension. The way we're going to come here to this dimension is traveling to the lower Y values of the overworld. So at Y5 a portal block will spawn. Let's get some night vision here. Effect, the player with Minecraft night vision is 6, like that. Yeah, it's for 6,000 seconds. So this is I just used like a cobblestone platform to spawn. This is the spawn that will be created on this dimension. the reason for using this cobblestone, I think I commented this on the previous video. Why am I getting this? I guess the dimension is forming. The reason for this is that we could spawn on a hole, and having this cobblestone platform will prevent the player from dying immediately after spawning. So let's just go to spectator. There we go, and go down. Oh, I see some creepers down there. This is how the dimension forms. It's very similar to how the Nether forms, but I just tweaked a few things. So we have some zombies, creepers, spiders spawning here. Yeah, I added all the vanilla mobs spawning in here, even the passive mobs, but since there's no grass, they won't be spawning. And I added this fog effect on this dimension. We're going to take a look at those classes right now. So what are my plans? My plans are game mode 1, and let's kill ourselves. My plans are, this is the overworld. I want a portal block to spawn here. Let's go down. Wow, yeah, I'm getting some lag spikes. That's normal, I guess, from world spawning. There's a cave here. Oh yeah. Oh, my night vision went because I killed myself. We are at Y31. Let's go to lower Y values. Y. Let's get night vision again. There we go. Y10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So bedrock starts spawning on this level, right? There we go. That is the first bedrock block. So my aim is that when we are at this height on the overworld, these special portal blocks I am talking about will spawn like here randomly on some areas. Can I give myself a portal block? Give player Minecraft portal and gateway. I cannot, but I can set blocks. So if I fly, why can't? Yeah, there we go. We are flying like that. For example, set block. It's going to be 2 blocks below me, like that. Minecraft portal. Portal, is that the block? Okay, that is another portal. I don't want that one. I want the gateway. End gateway, end portal. Let's see the end portal. That is one type of block. That is the end portal. Now let's see the end gateway. End gateway. There we go. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot that one. That's the thing. Okay, these 2 blocks are, yeah, this is the one I want. The end gateway. You see the portal block. It's like it is not a full size block. And it is like not rendering on the sides. So that is not the one I want. I want this one because this, you can see it has all these effects. And if I do this, let's make another one here. And let's make another one here. And make another one here. So there we go. So that is the effect I want to have. When you mine and you find this portal block, you're going to see something like this. But you're not going to see these stars, right? You're going to see another texture, maybe a cave texture, some caverns, some, I don't know, something like that, because you're not going to space, you're going to just to the underworld. So how does this work? There is a block. So let's come here. This is the mantle stone block, right? The one we created for the mantle stone. I guess block and no, let's go to the blocks. This is the vanilla block class. So let's search for end gateway. End gateway. There we go. This is block end gateway. So this is the block we want. We want to create something like this. So let's do this. This one extends a block container. So there's a tile entity here. So let's close this and let's just get rid of that. So this is the block end gateway, and there's a tile entity which is the tile entity end gateway. Let's see, take a look at that. So we have a block, we have a tile entity, and we have like a renderer. I'm sure there's a renderer. Tile entity end gateway renderer. Let's take a look at that. Tile entity and gateway renderer. Yeah, that is how you find stuff in modding, right? So I had no idea how the class was named, but there's a convention. So if we create a tile entity, we're going to call it tile entity and then the name of that tile entity, which is, for this case, end gateway. And if there is a renderer for that tile entity, it's going to be called tile entity end gateway renderer. So just by typing that and press F3, we open the class we want. So we have three important things here we have to consider. As I said when starting this video, we're not going to get anywhere today. This is just an update video, but this is how I'm going to do it, right? So we have the block, we have the tile entity, and we have the renderer. So I'm going to create a block, a tile entity, and a renderer. That is what I'm going to do to create this. So in the code for this tile entity is the code to put the player in the desired dimension. So this is how it is going to work, right? All right. So what this tile entity renderer has? It has a texture. The texture is in textures, entity, and gateway beam. No, this is the beam. I don't want the beam. I want the background. And beam texture. Tile entity. This extends tile entity portal renderer. So this one extends the tile entity and portal renderer. So this is something else. Let's check on this. This has the texture for the end portal, end sky texture, and end portal texture. So these are, why are these important? Because if we're going to create our own texture to see cave instead of stars, what we need to do is to check out this end sky and end portal. So let's go. If I could come to store, let's come to resources, to the assets. Let's check the assets for 1.12. Let's go to Minecraft. These are going to be in environment and entity. Let's check textures. Entity is going to be end portal. So this is the one. So let's open it. Oh no, it's going to open that picture viewer. So let's zoom. It takes ages to open this one. I don't know why is the default one. Come on. Is it? There we go. So these are the stars we were talking about, right? So we have to override these ones. This is the end portal, right? So let's check the end sky textures, environment, end sky. This is another one. There we go. So we're going to work with textures on these two cases to make a texture for the cave looking thing down there. And we're going to create a renderer that uses those textures to for the block, right? So we're not doing nothing right now. We're just planning how it's going to be done. All right. And what I'm going to do is the following. I'm going, because right now I just have to cut it off and I have to go out to attend some business. So I don't have many time. I'm going to do my today's business and I'm going to try as hard as I can to work on this tonight. And I'm going to record my work without a voice because I don't have a microphone there at home. So I'm going to record it. Am I still? Yeah. Wow. I don't know what. This seems to be still recording, but it's doing a weird thing. All right. So I'm not going to worry about that and I hope it's just a recording. I'm going to record this without a voice. And I'm going to voice it over tomorrow to edit the video. I hope it comes out fine, because usually my ideas don't work like that, because my brain will be like in a different channel then. But let's see. I'm going to try and test it and see how it's going on. You can actually note that my voice is very harmed at this moment. That is because I'm just coming out from being sick, and yes, my voice is harmed. I need to take care of that and try to see if I cure it, but yeah, it usually cures by itself. So, alright, that is what is going to happen. Before I end the video, I'm just going to show what has been going on with that dimension, right? So we saw, if we go there, SD teleport again, it'll be easier if I type it, SD teleport. There we go, let's go there again. Does it take me to the same place? Yeah, I think it doesn't take me to the same place. That is good, because the way I did it is it takes me to this dimension in the, yeah, there we go. That is how it works, and this is cool. It takes me to the same coordinates as the overworld. There is no coordinate difference right now from this world and the overworld. So one block in the overworld, it's equal to one block down here. That's fine, because I don't want it to be like a very huge difference right now. But in the lower dimensions that we're going to create down there, remember, our aim is to create 7 dimensions. The downer you go, the more blocks are equivalent to the overworld. That is how this is going to be, right? All right. So how I did this dimension. Let's come down here and let's go creative mode, so more mobs can spawn. Mobs are spawning here. That's fine. That's how I intended this to be. We have the dimension. Let's see, if we go to the commands like this. No, this is not the one. Okay, we're going to use this for the tile entity renderer. Yeah, the SD dimensions. This is the class for the dimensions, right? So these dimensions, we are registering this dimension using the dimension type register, and this dimension is called bottom score level 1. That is the name of this dimension. I have no special name for it. We should name these dimensions different, but I just didn't have it. So we have a world provider like this. This is the SD world provider. Let's check other important thing. Teleport player to dimension. This is a function to teleport the player there. We're going to be using this on the portal block. So let's come here. Dimension type. This is our world provider for this dimension, and possibly this is going to be the same world provider for other dimensions using different classes, different methods. Let's see how that works, or we may just extend it. I don't know. Has a sky, so we're configuring that dimension to don't have a sky. The biome provider is our biome provider, like this, as this is our chunk provider. This is how the magic happens. This is the chunk generator for the world we just created, and we're using this chunk provider and this biome provider. So if you download the code from GitHub, there should be a link to that on this video. We're going to check the chunk provider, and we have a lot of noise functions here. This one, the prepare heights, is the one that is preparing the heights, puts all the blocks and all that stuff. So this is a lot of complicated code that makes all these caves things and the block, how they are, the levels of the terrain, all these twisted things here. So using these functions, it just populates one single chunk, and from that the world provider just fills all the chunks that are being loaded and fills it up with mantle stone, which is the base block. We can set that up here. We have here our stone block is the mantle stone. Our bedrock block is bedrock. We could create our own bedrock if we wanted. And our air block is normal air. We could also have our special air. That gives me an idea. For the lower the dimension gets, we may have a special air block that lets you, I don't know, that doesn't let you jump normally. No idea, but we could do something like that. So some special thing, but that's way in the future. So this is how it works. If you download the code, check for the word providers, check for the chunk providers. Everything should be done here. And then at this point, I'm really hoping this has been all recorded, because I lost me and my frame here. It should be here, I guess, but Bandicam says it's 20-minute recording. So that should be enough for now. I'm not going to do any special editing for this. It's mainly just to put out the message there that I'm still alive, that I'm still doing stuff here, but just really busy. And I want to be busy on this, not busy on what I'm doing right now. So hope to see you later. Have fun, everyone, and may you all be well.